Hi there, I'm so glad that you are joining me today for this walk through a forest. Now we are doing some kind of a technical walk today where we are controlling how we move by rowing on a rowing machine. Just bear with me on that one, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to go for a nice little walk through this forest for 20 minutes. Now things may happen, in which case we're going to have to change our pace as we go through it, okay? So just follow along with me. When I say go faster, go faster. When I say go slower, and we'll have fun for 20 minutes together, okay? Now, as we always have to do, we have to make sure that as walkers our equipment is correct, okay? So you see I've already got the woolly hat, which actually I should really take off. Make sure you're wearing the proper attire, and again I'm doing this wrong way around, so I'm taking it off. And of course make sure that you have the right kind of footwear as well, which again I'm taking off. So I just like to dress up the thing. So when it comes to setting up your rowing machine on a Concept 2, you set to your drag factor first. If you don't know anything about drag factor, just set it between 4 or 5, because too low isn't a problem, too high is a problem, but I do recommend watching the video I have about drag factor. Next up, if you can, set your monitor to eye height, because that kind of helps the posture. And on your foot stretchers, set them so that they're at a height so that you can get into the front of the stroke with your shins in a vertical position comfortably, okay? Too high, it gets a little bit tough to get there. Too low, you could go scooting past. Right, so we're about to start off our forest walk. So make sure that you're nice and comfortable, happy, have a quick drink, make sure you're hydrated for a forest walk, of course, and then we're going to get started. All right, so we're going to do just a 4-minute gentle walk as we enter the forest, and I will talk you through how to make sure you're nice and warmed up. All right, here we go then. In 3, 2, 1, let's start walking. Right, so from an intensity point of view, you want to make sure that this is a warm-up, okay? So we're spending 4 minutes, and we're just going to get our bodies moving so that we're happy that we're going to be taking this 20-minute walk through a forest today. So this gives you a chance to look up at the sky, the canopy of the trees, the tops of the branches just leaning into each other, kissing each other. The birds are flying across the top, tweeting away to each other. You can see monkeys and various animals just existing in the forest as we walk through it. In the distance, there's the ripple of a river that you can hear. And then, as you start to get into slightly tougher ground, you can just increase the intensity that you're walking at in order to climb over it. So just give 5 slightly harder pushes. 3, 4, 5. That lets you climb over that little hill. Now it's important when walking that you have a good posture, good technique. As you walk, you don't want to get injured. Don't want to be walking on your hands or anything. So it's the same with how to control your rowing machine. Remember to think about pushing with the legs to get the power into here. So you push your feet into the machine with nice straight arms. So you push, keep those arms nice and straight as the legs put in the power. And then only when you're halfway through that leg drive do you finally swing your back from a forwards lean to a backwards lean and pull in your arms. Because even though we're just using our rowing machine to control our walking today, you want to make sure and do it with a good efficiency. Make sure to get the workout that you had planned. Don't be wasting your time as we walk through the forest together, do you? You'll end up with the foxes and the beavers and whatever else is in this forest to be watching you and taking notes. They've come for a walk. What are they doing? They're walking on their hands. Right, so as we get 3 minutes into this warm-up, this pace that you're rowing at right now is your gentle pace, your recovery pace. So at any point when I say today, just slow down, walk a bit slower, this is how fast you row at. But now I want you to put a bit more of a push into your legs and increase your stroke rate So you're not going maximum, but you're pushing a little bit harder. And then this is going to be your intermediate pace. And slow down again. So when I say just go a little faster, that's what I mean. And then sprinting, well, you should know what a sprint is. Row fast, put in a bunch of power. Okay, so we're almost at the end of this warm-up and into the forest itself. So have a good look around. It's getting a bit darker. You can smell the pine coming off the trees. I can hear something behind us. Well, that's not a good noise. How about we just increase pace a little bit? Not too sure what that is. So just go into that slightly harder intensity in between your slow row and sprint. So you're pushing hard with the legs. The stroke rate is probably round about 24. And you're just moving a bit faster. So I'm a little bit concerned as to what we can hear. Sounded a little bit like snarling and teeth snapping together. So I think it's probably a good idea if we stay away from that. Right, a couple more strokes and let's ease off again. So go down to your nice gentle pace. Probably run about 20 strokes a minute. Catch your breath. Wasn't too hard to run away from whatever that was, but hopefully we've managed to escape whatever it was. Ugh. Sorry, my tracker is coming down. Oh, hang on. I can hear it again and it's getting louder. I think we're gonna have to sprint 15 seconds from now. Let's sprint. Let's see if we can get some distance between us and whatever it is that's behind us. Let's just take 3 more strokes. Nice high stroke rate. One more. Okay, let's just calm down a bit. We'll need to listen to see if we can hear anything. I think they're still coming for us. We're gonna have to sprint again, I'm afraid. Are you ready? Let's sprint. 15 seconds might just be enough to get away from whatever's chasing us. Oh. Let's take 1 more stroke. Okay, now if you have to have a drink here after that initial sprint, please do. I'm going to continue rowing, having fixed my tracker. Right, I can see a small clearing ahead of us. Shall we aim for that? Let's. So keep that pace down and let's get to the clearing. Oh, look at that. There's a tree house. You see up at the top of the tree, there's a sign of a tree house. Okay. Oh, and a rope ladder. Right. Let's climb the rope ladder. So let's take the pace up again, stroke rate up again, but not sprinting, and we'll climb this ladder. You ready? Here we go. So push harder with the legs. You should really feel that connection of power between your legs pushing, connecting to your hands. And that's how we're going to climb this ladder. We have to get our entire body up in the air, climbing this ladder, pushing the roots and the vines out of the way as we get to the top. I think about another 30 seconds worth of climbing, putting that power in. Remember, you're not sprinting, but you're putting in a good amount of power here. This should feel hard work. You're not tickling the machine, you're climbing to the top. Right, I can almost see the top. Last few rungs, and we'll be able to climb into the treehouse. One more. Ah, very nice. Look at this, this is palatial. I'm enjoying it in here. There's a bed in the corner, a couple of books to keep you interested, a light. Wait, what's that? I can see what it is that was chasing us. Oversized kittens. We're gonna have to escape them. Okay, right. How are we gonna get out of here? They're climbing up the tree. Oh, I know. There's a zip line. Let's wind in the zip line. Power it again. We're gonna have to get this zip line into the treehouse so that we can slide down it to escape the oversized kittens. So get that power up, otherwise we're not gonna get it in time. Okay, it's almost there. Right, get that power going. Gotta make it nice and tight. And then we're gonna sprint as we escape down the zip line. So one more stroke. Let's sprint. Oh, it's quite a long zip line. 30 seconds. Get that stroke rate up. Add in more power. You should really see the speed on your machine going up as we fly through the air away from the kittens who are mewling at us in dissatisfaction, jumping in the air, trying to catch us like we're balls of wool. One more stroke. Oh, nice. Right, let's slow down while we unclip from the zip line and walk through this field. Oh, luckily, there's a big tree line between us and this field and the oversized kittens. So we can continue walking through this field without fear of those kittens attacking us. Right. Well, this is a nice uneventful part. Oh, hang on. I'm starting to feel sleepy. Why is that? Oh no, the plants around us are getting off some kind of poison. Oh, we're gonna have to sprint our way out of here again. 2 more strokes. And then let's sprint, come on. We need to make sure and go fast. Outrun the spores from the plants and the flowers. They're trying to make us fall asleep into the patch, never to recover. We have to escape. They're spitting the spores out at us. Make sure and get through. 2 more. 1 more. Oh, well, that's good. I can't see any more clouds of pollen anymore, or spores. I think we made it away from them. Wait, the ground's moving. Why is that? Oh, this patch is all about plants that are growing up, trying to ensnare us. We're gonna have to escape them again. After this stroke, let's sprint. Come on, get away from them. You have to break through them as they keep on grabbing onto your arms and legs. Break yourself free. Don't let them take hold. Keep your pace up and you'll be able to fly through. They're all coming for you. Snap them away. 2 more. Last one to snap. Oh, right. I can definitely see that it's clear now. I can see in the distance the sun beginning to set over the hills on the outskirts of this forest. So at least we know what way we need to keep on moving. We'll aim for the sun. Hang on, the sun has just been blocked out by something. Let's keep moving, see what that is. Oh, it's a huge boulder. It just rolled in front of us, blocking our way. We're gonna have to push it out the way. So keep to this stroke rate, but I want you to put everything in to each stroke. Okay, so power strokes after this one, okay? After this one. You ready? Let's power. Really push into the boulder. Around about a minute should be enough to move this out the way, I hope. push with those legs. It's moving, I can see it. It's all about inertia, all about keeping that power going in. So don't let your on-screen pace slow down as you're doing this. Keep the speed up, but keep the stroke rate nice and low. So it's about power, not about speed of how fast your strokes are. Keep going. I think a few more strokes and it'll have rolled out the way. One more after this. Come on. There we go. Oh, phew. Hopefully that's the last of it. I mean, this is a very dangerous forest that I've taken you into. I don't know whether I'm a responsible tour guide. Hang on. I seem to be getting smaller. What's that? Oh, I stepped into a swamp. Right. Let's just speed up a little bit to get out of this swamp. So add in that power again. Not a sprint, just more power. And a little bit faster stroke rate. I'm not going anywhere. I'm stuck. How are we gonna escape this? Each power stroke I put in here, I sink further and further down into the swamp. Right, we need another plan. Slow down. Go down to your base pace. What are we gonna do? I don't know, maybe it's a non-Newtonian fluid that the faster you move, the more impact you put on it, it becomes solid. So I think we should try sprinting, okay? Let's take 2 more strokes. Let's see if we can sprint our way out. You ready? Let's go. This is our last chance. Take the stroke rate up, high, push with your legs. Really try and compact down this strange fluid that makes up this forest swamp. Push for 10 seconds. It's working. We're gonna make it as long as you keep pushing. Let's take 2 more. Last step. Nice. Nice, well done. Okay, I can see the moon light now dappling across the top of some structures, which I think look like buildings. So I'm pretty sure we've almost made it out. So let's just keep on moving towards it at that recovery pace, our normal walking pace. There it is. Oh, hang on. That's not a building, that's a hill. But I can see the buildings on the other side. So we're gonna have to climb the hill. Let's do that with those power strokes again, okay? Because we have to tow ourselves up. So keep the stroke rate the same and then put in power from now. So push harder with the legs. You should hear whatever machine you are rowing on getting louder with each push. Get that power in. You're having to drag all of your equipment up this really steep hill. And then hopefully we're almost done. Less than 30 seconds and I'm sure we'll have made it to the top. Okay, I can see from here that the other side of this is just a mudslide. So we're gonna have to sprint down the other side of this hill. Are you ready? Let's take 1 more to get to the top. Ready to sprint? Let's go. Come on. And this should be the last effort of our walk. Stroke rate up, power up as we slide. Whee! kittens are here again, trying to attack us, but we're going so fast. They can't get us. The plants can't get us. 2 more. Last one. There we go. That's us into the final clearing. And we can see the path to civilization in front of us. So keep that pace, that good moving pace. Don't go too slow. You don't want the kittens and the plants to think they have a chance. So stick to your constant, slower pace as we come gliding in to the town. I can see a bundle on the ground in front of us. What's that? Hang on, let me take a look. It's a parachute. What's a parachute doing here? What's underneath it? Oh, $200,000. A parachute and $200,000. Why on earth would that be here? It's very strange to find on the outskirts of a forest. Maybe that's worth taking a look at when we get into this small town. What's it called? Oh, let me take a closer look as we stop on the edge of town. Strange, this town's called DB Cooper. That's odd. Anyway, make sure to have a quick drink, have a shower, get yourself dressed, and then you can go get yourself something to eat. Maybe go to the bar and have something to drink. And then, assuming I haven't lost my license as a guide after some of the strange places I took you to today, I do hope to see you in another RowAlong adventure. Until then, please take care, be well, bye-bye.